Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Workforce Development Motivator page on YouTube. I recently decided to take this page to another level because primarily when I was using it for was to put kind of like demo videos up regarding our work in workforce development and how we're using strategy and motivation to empower clients, staff, case managers, coaches across the board in workforce development. But what I've decided to do here now is I'm going to use this as a pretty much, if not a daily, at least a weekly tool to provide some motivational strategies for those of us who work in this space because post pandemic, you know that the world has changed. I mean, working with clients may be a little bit more of a challenge today than it was several years ago. So we're going to use the workforce development motivator to provide some daily, if not weekly, motivation to those who work in the field. We're going to provide strategies when it comes to case management and motivational coaching and interviewing and career coaching. If you work with youth, the Empower Workforce Youth, we're going to be interviewing a lot of you. So if you have a story or a strategy that you want to share, make sure you email me at info@coachdspeaks.com, info@coachdspeaks.com. We may interview you and send you out to the thousands of folks I know that's going to take a look at these videos on a regular basis. So we're going to empower the industry that we've been empowering for 20 plus years. Many of you know I was a workforce development contractor myself, had some very successful youth and adult programs. And since that time, have been consulting and training and working in this industry. I'm a regular speaker at the NAUDIP convention. We'll be speaking there again. Many state conferences like Pennsylvania, which is one of my favorite state conferences, the Pennsylvania Workforce Development Association. Been speaking and training there for 14 years. And for many of you, you're customers of ours. We work with you. We'll come in to work with your staff. We have virtual programs. We have self-paced courses that many of you are using out there, virtual events that we host that you've taken advantage of. And so we're going to continue to do what we're doing, but we're bringing a post-pandemic flavor to it. And what I mean by that is we're going to share some insights to work with this population of clients, not several years ago. All right, to build workforce systems and ecosystems in this generation, not several years ago. Times have changed. And so that you can be more effective in your work. So join us regularly, subscribe to the page, and share it with your colleagues because it's going to be one of a type page. I don't think there's many out here that specifically to our industry like this. And so, but no one is committed to it like I have for the last 20 plus years. This has been a long time in a journey, so I know the industry very well. So we look forward to interacting with you. Join us on the Workforce Development Motivator page. Again, hit the like button. And then guess what? You don't have to wait to NARDIC or one of the big conferences every year to hear us do some presentation. You'll get some regular ongoing input all throughout the year because, and then we're going to show up in numbers at the NARDIC conventions and those type of things to be able to come together and share our collective best practices. But we want to keep the ball rolling in between conferences and events and programs and things that we do with our customers so that we can have a consistent flow of information and motivation that leads to a phenomenal outcome. So make sure you hit subscribe, join us, and participate in the Workforce Development Motivator because in our industry, we need motivation. But we also need information, as you heard me say many times. Motivation without information is simply a good conversation. So we want to make sure we give you good information to do your jobs more effectively, to work better in teams, to be able to create synergy within your organization with your stakeholders and clients. We're going to be giving a lot of good information, motivational interviewing, emotional intelligence. We're going to be talking about all those things. We're going to be talking about how to improve and enhance workforce youth systems and how to help our young people make the connections. There's going to be a lot of good information. So join us. We look forward to interacting with you. And again, lastly, if you got something good to share, reach out to me because I would love to interview you and send you out there so that folks can learn from your best practices. Take care.